back to Bearcave Watch Reviews. I'm your host, Papa Bear, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Pagani Design PD1639, also known as the Hulk Homage. This is a great subby homage, and it's a really good looking watch. I know that this isn't a new watch on the market, but I still felt like reviewing it for the Bearcave Nation. Just to be clear, as I say in most of my videos, this watch was not sent to me by Pagani or AliExpress. And what that means to you is that you're going to be getting a full, unbiased review. As always, I'll give you the pros and cons and my overall thoughts about the watch. Let you know at the end if it gets the Bearcave Seal of Approval. So let's take a look. All right, so let's do this as if this was a real unboxing video, even though I've had the watch a while. It did come in the old-fashioned Pagani Design box. I'll just slip this off here. Some foam. Cleaning cloth where I've already put the links in. Instruction manual. And there is the watch. So we'll pull it out and take a look at it. Put it over here to the side so we can see the specs and dimensions. It does look kind of dark, but I promise it is green. All right, so let's talk about the watch a little bit. It is stainless steel. Let me get the polish here and clean it up. A stainless steel case, sapphire crystal, NH35 movement. The crystal does have AR coating on it. It does have water resistance of 330 feet and just a really nice overall look. Signed crown, Pagani Design, bracelet, solid end links, exhibition case back. Just a really good looking watch. So dimensions are 43 millimeters. It's only 13 millimeters in height, and it has a power reserve of 42 hours. I'm going to put it on my wrist so we can take a look at how it looks. There it is on my wrist, and there's the green. Just a beautiful sun ray type look. It wears well. It's not very chunky, and I will tell you that the bracelet is very comfortable. Does not pull hairs. It's not sharp, and it articulates well. So I'm going to show you that as well, because a lot of people say, well, I want to see how the bracelet moves and this and that. All right, so articulation, solid end links, like I said, no sharp edges, and it is held together by screws. So let's see if I can, there you go, it is held together by screws. And one thing that you may notice on it is the Cyclops is 2.5 magnification. Good points for Pagani there. All right, so let's talk about some things that I really like about the watch. First of all, the color, really pretty green. Show you the bezel action. Great alignment, very, very little back play. 120 click unidirectional bezel. The case has got really good finishing to it. Like I said, the bracelet wears very well, and it does have that proper milk glass. It is a good size. It's 43 millimeters, which is a little bit bigger than I would normally want on a dive watch, but it does fit it well, and it's got the maxi dial in it, so that's great. The movement obviously is a reliable and robust movement, being an NH35. The bracelet is great, and yes, it is a subby homage, but I just love the dial and I like homages, so that's a big plus. So now let's talk about a few things that I don't like about the watch. And there really isn't much, but I'll tell you. There's no on-the-fly adjustment on the bracelet, which at the price point which we're going to talk about, I feel like it should have it. Look at that bezel, just great. The bezel insert, and this just might be this watch or the lighting, but it does look black in a lot of lighting. It's a little bit darker green than the green on the dial. So again, it just might be this one, but also the lume is not great. I will do lume shots and show it to you. It's not terrible, but it could definitely use a few more layers of application. And then, even though I just said I love the green, let me say that this color does not go with everything. This would be a great weekend watch or when you're wearing green. I just don't think that it's a everyday watch, even though it's a Submariner Homage. Those are just a couple things. And I do want to show you something that compares with it very well. All right, so here is my Steel Dive 1953. This is an automatic move. This has an automatic movement, signed crown, solid stainless steel construction, screw down case back, milled clasp, nice bracelet. It does have the maxi dial. It does have one thing that the other one doesn't have, and that's the magnification is off. It is a 3x magnification, but overall, the bezel action is fantastic, just like on the Pagani. And we're going to compare the lume in a little bit. Let me do that again. If you have OCD, then you know that it can't not be perfect. Oh, there you go. So we'll take a look and see which one of these is a better value. Obviously, the Pagani's bigger, but still, we'll take a look. Okay, so we're going to do a lume test. What I'll do is I'll turn off the lights. I'm going to charge the Pagani, show it to you. Then I'll charge the Steel Dive, show it to you, put them side by side so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so let's grab the Pagani. So right there, it looks pretty good. Nice color. Doesn't look terrible. This is going to be, now granted it's a different bezel insert and everything, but just focus on the hands and the markers. Obviously this is a full lume bezel insert. And now let's put them side by side. Give them one more good charge. So you can see that there is some differences there. And I personally think the Steel Dive has better lume on the hands and indices. And of course it has it on the bezel insert. So there is a little bit of difference, but there's the lume. All right, so overall, I'm happy with this watch. I would have no issues recommending this to anyone that's looking for a really well-made desk diver with a nice colorway that's different. And like I said, it's not going to go with everything that you wear, but for the price point, it is impressive. It's been part of my rotation for a while, so like I said, I like it. The one thing that's a big difference is the price between the Steel Dive that I showed, which is only $120. This watch right here, right now on the Pagani website, is $167.99. And I know you can get it for less on AliExpress. I'm not debating that. I'm just saying that there is a big price difference. Now, would I give it the seal of approval? Yes, I would. Why? Number one, it's a great looking watch. The specs on it are fantastic. Overall, I think you could do a lot worse, but you can't do a lot better sometimes, even with the Chinese factories. It's not very expensive, like I said, and the specs are good. In some angles, the Cyclops looks like it's 2.5. I think it's 3 overall, but maybe it's the right magnification, and my eyes aren't working as well. But I will put links in the description. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go down there and hit that button and subscribe. You can follow me on all my social media. I do a lot of posting. I do some comedy stuff, because the watch world is actually kind of a funny place. So anyhow, as always, I want to thank you for making it to the end of the video. I'd appreciate that. Thank you for being part of the Bearcave Nation. This is Papa Bear. We'll see you next time.